Welcome one and all, the Mad Rambo here. Today's video on New World is some top tips. These top tips I feel are a must know for when you are starting New World. A lot of these will be beneficial right at the start, leading all the way up until later levels. We've done a lot of research into these, we've tested all of these, so tune your eyeballs, divulge yourself in this information. Rewatch it if you need to. Like I said, these are some top tips starting from the very beginning of your playthrough on New World. I also stream on Twitch Monday to Friday from 10 AM BST. What, Stephen? Yes, I'm from the UK. That's British summertime. Links are below. If you're enjoying this, drop a follow on there. Don't forget, also, if you're enjoying these videos, make sure you like and subscribe them. Really do help me out as a full-time content creator. Hey you. Hey. Do you know what's something juicy? We've got 3 copies of New World Deluxe version. Links are below. One is running on Gleam and that runs until launch day of New World. And we've got 2 others on my Twitch channel. You know what to do. So you've selected your server, you've picked your character, you're off on your merry way. You'll be taken through some basic tutorial things of learning how to walk, how to speak to an NPC, how to swing a weapon, how to block. Doesn't take too long, you'll get through that. Then you'll be put into one of the 4 starting zones, which are First Light, Windswood, Monarch's Bluff, or Everfall. But Rambo! What, Stephen? I can't find my friends. I think they've started in a different zone. Look, don't worry about that. That is further down in our list on our tips in the correct order that you'll need to know of how to meet your friends. So tip number 1, at the start you'll be in your starting zone, which is the tutorial area. You'll notice there's a lot of people there. You're all vying for these missions and resources. So one of the first missions is go out and kill some mobs. What I want you to do is, while you're doing that, is pick up flint and bushes. You'll find these on the ground. The reason being is later on down the line with these quests at the starting zone is they'll want you to create some tools. Then they'll want you to make a skinning knife, and then the quest will be to kill and skin some animals. What I want you to do is kill and skin more animals than they're asking for. The reason being is once you've completed this zone, you'll go to your first town. One of the first quests there is to hand in hide. Well, you've already got this hide now. You don't have to compete with everyone else killing and skinning the animals. The issue with killing and skinning the animals, it isn't who does the most damage, it isn't who gets the last shots. It's the person who gets there and skins the animal first, which with everyone trying to kill and skin these animals around the town, it can take some time. So this just puts you ahead of the curve. What these on about is we're trying to get you ahead of this curve and keep you progressing quickly. So tip number 2, as soon as you start completing these quests in your main/starting town, you'll start to unlock rewards. These are town rewards. You'll normally get a choice of 3. When you get these, pick town storage. The reason being is as you progress through your levels, you'll be farming as you go. So you'll be gathering resources. This takes up a lot of space. By the time you're around level 20, you'll hit a point that you're full on storage if you don't increase your town storage. If you don't have a town storage option on one of your town rewards, try to pick gather speed. This is due to long-term goals. The XP boost is nice, but once you hit level 60, the XP doesn't count anyway. And you'll be moving around the map out of the town's influence radius as you're going around questing anyway. But you can always come back to that town and still do your gathering. If you're max level or you were killing mobs that were a lot lower level than you anyway, the XP won't count. Your gathering will always count. Tip number 3. If you wear light armor, learn to roll and switch weapons at the same time. Why do we do this? Well, it's 0 transition on the end of the exit of your roll, so you get no stutter. This will save your life in PvE and PvP, as shown in this example. Tip number 4. At around level 9 or 10, once you hit a point in the main quest line, you will unlock factions. Pick the faction. Don't leave it hanging. You can change your faction every 120 days, but you'll never be able to change to the winning faction. So, speak to your friends. What faction are they going? Otherwise, you can be locked out of PvP with each other until 120 days time. Tip number 5. Now this will make Stephen happy. Stephen was asking, well, when can I play with my friends? When can we quest together? Well, here it is. Follow the main quest line when you first start. At the point you hit the quest for Jonas the Hermit, which is level 12, at this point you can link up with friends and follow the quest line together. Before this, you're in your own starting town, doing your own starting town quests, which are basically tutorial quests. So don't worry, you can play with your friends. Just get to level 12, Jonas the Hermit. Tip number 6. Weapon XP leveling. Now, if you switch weapons during a kill, so as you are killing a mob, your weapon XP will be halved and split between both of your weapons. It's not so much of a tip, but it is a very handy note. Tip number 7. Refine all of your gathering materials. Why do we do this? Well, extra XP, and it saves a hell of a lot of space in your storage. We know storage is hard to come by. Tip number 8. Before you reach level 20, you can freely respec your character. After this, it will cost gold to respec. What do I mean by respec? Well, every level you get to put 3 points into either strength, dexterity, intelligence, focus, or constitution. These can be split between them, but you can only have 3 points each level. Now, your weapons, before they reach level 10, you can respec that for free. But after this, it will cost Azoth. Now, Azoth is a life essence. It is used in higher level crafting and fast travel. For now, you will gain Azoth as you complete quests, gathering, killing mobs, and there are specs on gear and weapons which will increase how much you gain. And these are capped at 1000. Tip number 9. When it comes to leveling and you want good armor, nothing beats faction gear. So make sure you're grinding out your faction points and currency. And on that note, shields do not count towards your stats unless you are using a sword. Tip number 10. There are houses to purchase in New World, and these aren't just vanity. Oh look, I've got a house. You can actually craft, purchase and find trophies to place in your house. Each one will add bonus stats to your character. You can also get storage that will go in your house. And these will actually add storage to your town. The first chest adds 200 storage. So remember, houses aren't just for vanity. Obviously there are vanity items, but they are very good to add in stats and storage to yourself. Tip number 11. Now I don't feel many people know about this, and I want to share with you what we have found out. Gear score and loot table. The loot table works primarily off what your highest gear score was. So for example, if I run around in a gear score that's 200, my loot drops will hit a certain level and it won't increase over that level. Now if I find some pieces that put me up to over, say, 250 gear score, but they might not fit with my playstyle, same with the weapons, put them on, then take them off. Yes, put them on and then take them off. Why? Simple reason is New World takes a snapshot of your highest ever gear score and it will enable loot drops at that higher level. You can do what you want with the gear after that, scrap it for all it matters. The game has already got the snapshot for your loot table. Yes, might be a bit confusing. We've tried to explain it the best as I can, but in essence, if you find a higher level item to wear or use, put it on, take it off to enable higher level loot drops. The loot table scales off your highest ever gear score. Thank you for watching. I hope you've gained some information out of this. So hopefully this will help you in your future endeavors in New World when it is released. There will be more videos coming out on the lead up to New World and during New World, as well as all the streams that we'll be doing. Remember, the links are below. The giveaway links are below if you want to win one of 3 copies for New World. But thank you. Take care. Stay safe. Stay humble.